Good morning. Day 87, Saturday. Forgot the date. Another misty morning, I'm sure you can see there behind me. And I had a good night's sleep, but I actually slept in this really soft bed for the past 2 nights. The softest bed I've slept in the entire time I've been on the Appalachian Trail. It's super comfortable. But comfort does not equal best for the body. Like, I tweaked my back yesterday, and I honestly think it's because I slept on this really soft bed. And I'm sure everybody's had that experience where you sleep on a different mattress and the next day you do something to your back. And so I have this little, you know how it is when you tweak your back, you feel fragile, I guess is a good way of putting it. But I'm off moving this morning before first light again. I was on my lamp for about 45 minutes. Sunrise, God bless it, comes up so late now. It's almost 8 o'clock for sunrise. And I think in a few days it might be 8 o'clock. So it just compresses the window that you have to hike every day, because sunset is like at 6:40 or 6:30 now. And so it's a really tight day to make progress. But I think I'm gonna be able to crank out 25, somewhere between 25 and 28 today. Damascus was great. All the trails around here are great. Crazy Larry, that's where I stayed, his hostel. And he is crazy, so it's a very appropriate name for both this hostel and him. But he's a good dude. If you're a good listener and you love to listen, he can talk. And today there's a can't miss hostel like 28 miles away. And so I was gonna do like a shorter day and try to camp around the lake, but this one just sounds, I don't know, I like going to these hostels because they're all so different and interesting. It's part of the experience of the trail. It does help these hostel owners out to give them some business. And so I'm gonna end up doing a little bit further than I planned for today. And I said that I'm on glide slope to, finish around November 11th, 12th. I'm above glide slope, which is where I want to be, because it means I'm a little bit ahead of schedule. There's also some relatives that I'm interested in seeing in Tennessee. And in order to see them, I need to build a little bit more into my schedule so that I can spend maybe a night with them and get back to the trail and all that. Okay, hopefully this mist will clear out. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Look at this misty scene. I love when the shelter's on trail. Just makes it. Let's see, what is this? Devil Springs Shelter. Let's see where I'm going here. All right, so anyways, there's these kids, this young group. I think it's Moose Juice, Spuds, and Waffles. Right before I hopped off trail for the Tough Mudder, I was kind of out in front of them by maybe half a day or something like that. And I think we all had lunch at Brushy Mountain Outpost. Real good group of kids, so I'm excited to catch up to them. I think they're gonna be at, I think it's called Boots Off Hostel. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. But so it should be cool because they're a good group of kids, and maybe I'll buy them some beers tonight or something and have a good time with them. All right, you know what's coming. Some cow footage. Can you see them yet? They're out there. Leaves are trying to get going. Change. A lot of reds. Fair number of reds. Someone put this bench here for that view. Well worth it. Slowly trying to clear up for me. Day's going good. Another nice trail from Low Gap to Lake Watauga. Not sure how you pronounce it. Probably Watauga. Probably both of them are wrong, actually. I can definitely butcher a name more than once. Or more than one way, I should say. So this is a monument to Nick Grindstaff, I think his last name was, a local hermit. Here we go on Iron Mountain Shelter. Another one right on trail. This whole section, like, that's one thing I've noticed is they have almost all the shelters right on trail, so these guys got it figured out. Getting prettier. There's a lake right through that little gap right there. The sun is fighting to come out, and it's almost 1. And I think the tail end of the day is going to be just gorgeous. And somewhere between 65 and 70, so I don't think you can ask for more than that in late October. This is probably part, or that is maybe Lake Watauga, or at least part of it. And I probably get views all the way down into Hampton, Tennessee. I think that's the town I'm headed, or the town that's real close to Lake Watauga. Probably Lake Watauga. We've been through this, right? It'd be nice if you could see more of the lake. Maybe that's coming once I get a little lower. But, you know, back in the green tunnel here, it's just a really nice hike along this ridge line. And there are a lot of good views. It's just hard to get them on the camera because you're always looking through the trees. Here's Van de Beater Shelter. Hey, bro. So this is right behind the Van de Beater Shelter. Pretty sweet. I'm headed down there. It's gorgeous. So I'm just gradually getting down to lake level, and it's just so, this day has turned out really nice, and tomorrow's forecast to be even prettier. When you do get glimpses across the lake, you can see the hillside is starting to change in color. You're starting to get a pretty good variety over there. It's still a lot of green, but it's coming. I could probably get about, I don't know, an hour and a half left to the end of the day here, and should be able to get some supplies. I've eaten all my snack food, so I have some meals, but I do need a little bit of resupply, especially for the next couple days. I'm gonna end up going up some pretty big, tomorrow morning's a big uphill climb right off the bat. And then it may be a couple big climbs throughout the day, but I know right in the beginning, I might have to go up to 6,000 feet or something like that, 5,500. But there's some big mountains coming at us. So I'm in some humongous canyon. Really cool, and I guess that's the it's not the actual dam, but that's part of the Watauga Dam. I think that's what it's called. I don't know if I get a better view of it somewhere, but this is a pretty day, I'll tell you that. That whole hike down all the way back to Damascus. Put it on the list for good hikes. It's nice. Well, I found the dam. I'm about to walk across it. I'm gonna have to go out here. I'm anxious to get the hostel, but it's too pretty to pass up. Can someone say beautiful? Besides me. Cool island. Can't wait for sunset, but I'd like to. Man, these guys do not fool around with their hostel. It's only 0.2 off trail, so it's fantastic, but tell these guys got their act together. Pretty cool little joint. There's a little private cabins down below. I gotta find the bunkhouse. All right, this place, there's my rack over there. It's sweet. This is a really nice bunk room. This place is off the hook. I'm at Boots Off Hostel, and it's not just for hikers. I mean, I guess they cater to hikers, but here's the bunkhouse. Try to get a better shot of it, but they got showers down there, and the showers are so neat. Like, I guess they have unlimited hot water, because there's like a lot of people in there before me, and I got in there, I was worried there wouldn't be any hot water. There's plenty of hot water, and they have these buckets in there, and the water just pours into a bucket, and then there's like holes in the bottom of the bucket, and it just, you know, flows out onto you. It's just really cool. There's bathrooms back here. This is the main place. There's little cabins down there, and I guess they cater to kayakers, bikers, any adventure people. Here's their big van that I'm about to get shuttled to a store to buy some food. But yeah, this place is kind of off the hook. It's pretty neat. It makes me want to stay another night, but I'm gonna have to keep moving tomorrow, so I doubt I will stay another night. Okay, just continuing the tour. There's the cabins down below, and then this place is really cool. Here's where you check in. Their little store is right up here. It's stocked with all kinds of good stuff. I got this awesome boot dryer right there. I don't need it, but that is, I've seen one of these before, and they are fantastic. That's high end right there. And then this little joint, you can have breakfast in the morning, and you know, there's hiker boxes. They got music playing. Really nice, the nicest coffee machines I've ever seen in a hostel. Nicest, a lot of things I've ever seen in a hostel, but tons of artwork. I don't know who did all this artwork, but it's everywhere. It's awesome.